The doctor is trying his best to save the wounded. Suddenly a car flies toward him. The violent collision takes his life. Strangely, his soul returns home. A blurry figure keeps urging him to go to heaven, but Keith firmly refuses. He cannot let go of his beloved wife, so he desperately holds his wife's hand and writes down the words, "I am still alive." But this only makes his wife more devastated. Keith follows his wife to a tombstone. Her hand gently caresses the fresh engraving. Her extreme sorrow is beyond words. Keith cannot help but hug his wife.
I'm not leaving you alone. I'm not going anywhere.
But as soon as he says these words, his wife suddenly screams in pain. At that moment, Keith finally realizes he and his wife are no longer in the same world. If he insists on staying by her side, she will only feel even more suffering. So he walks through the dark tunnel. After a blinding flash of light, he opens his eyes in a field of flowers. This place is as beautiful as a paradise, but strangely the flowers are made of paint. Here he even sees his deceased dog, and when he looks at this world, he suddenly smiles. Because he has entered the painting his wife created, he cannot help but call out into the distance. Then he sees someone on the lake. That person claims to be God. He tells Keith this is his world. Here he can do whatever he wants. Then he takes Keith to a house. The house has no windows. God draws a circle on the wall with his finger. With a gentle push, a window appears. Keith spends a happy time here. He even sees his deceased daughter. But then something unexpected happens. His wife cannot bear the loneliness. She chooses to end her own life. God tells Keith this news. Keith even thinks it might be for the best. But then God tells him, people who commit suicide will not go to heaven, but rather go to hell to suffer endless torture. These words instantly fill Keith with fear. He immediately expressed his determination to go to hell to rescue his wife. God is moved by his sincere love, so he takes Keith to find the guide to hell. They pass through a gloomy waterway and arrive at the terrifying sea of death. Countless drowned souls howl beneath the water. They quickly overturn the small boat. Keith struggles with all his strength to reach the shore. They arrive at a strange and eerie place. Here Keith finally sees his deceased wife.